Just in time for bed, a story of wonder and whimsy. Since May, the Memphis Botanic Garden has been home to a larger-than-life exhibit celebrating Alice in Wonderland. And if you haven't taken in the tea party for yourself, there's still time. Kim Clark takes you down the rabbit hole in tonight's 5-star story.
It's curiouser and curiouser at the Memphis Botanic Garden, where Alice is having quite the adventurous pardon.
Alice's Adventures at the Garden was originally designed and developed by Atlanta Botanical Garden, but Memphis and the Memphis Botanic Garden is the first place to have them after Atlanta.
The Atlanta Botanical Garden may have been first to display, but now this unbirthday party holds Memphis in sway.
They were planted earlier this year in Atlanta and shipped via 4 climate-controlled trucks here in pieces, and then were assembled on site via crane.
Alice knew 3 inches is such a wretched height, which might be why some of the sculptures are such a massive sight.
Alice behind us is actually composed of 7 planted pieces, and she contains more than 15,000 individual plants and stands about 19 feet tall.
There's the Red Queen playing her strange game of croquet, a well-card guarded chess set, and Cheshire Cat on display.
It's just been tremendous. We've had so many folks come out. Our favorite is seeing folks in costumes. We see lots of Alices and Mad Hatters out here.
White rabbits abound with each blink of your eye.
We have an outdoor art exhibit that features local artists and their interpretations of the white rabbit around the 96 acres.
Enough fur and whiskers to make a doe rabbit cry. And all of it kept up for optimal viewing with plenty of daily shearing and pruning.
We actually have dedicated full-time staff that every single day are out here caring for these wonderful sculptures. Every single day they need to be watered. Some parts have to be twice a day if it's too hot, if it's humid, if it hasn't rained in a while.
The excitement of Wonderland runs throughout the garden. Surprise encounters that surely will hearten.
Our idea garden in my big backyard, our children's garden, is Alice in Wonderland themed right now, so the kids can have some interactive Alice in Wonderland play.
But don't be late for this very important date. Flora and fauna will soon disappear, and twinkling lights will take all the weight.
And then, starting November, we actually take all the plants out and we replace them with lights for our Holiday Wonders of the Garden, which opens the day after Thanksgiving.
Though some of the exhibit will go this way and some will go that, some things for sure will always stay pat.
But we have 30 specialty gardens over 96 acres. So year-round, we have things blooming, but we also have, our koi fish to feed in the Japanese garden. We have the chicken coop in Urban Home Garden. One of my favorite spots is the pollinator garden in our lowlands. There's a caterpillar house there, so you can see some caterpillars, trying to become butterflies. There are just lots to discover, and we really hope, folks want to come out and enjoy the garden.
Nothing's impossible when your imagination is lit. Alice's Adventures in the Garden certainly prove that bit. At the Memphis Botanic Garden, painting the roses red, I'm Kim Clark. There's no more to be said.
And you can view the garden version of Alice's Adventures in the Garden through October 31st, Halloween. This is the Memphis Botanic Garden's 3rd large-scale seasonal exhibit, and there are plans for another one coming in the spring of 2023, so stay tuned. For more information about the Alice exhibit or the Memphis Botanic Garden, click on the link to this story.